Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. On the hill here today, Framber Valdez. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every fourth or fifth day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
And first offering is fouled off. Valdez. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Started after it, appeal to first. No swing. Next offering is fouled back. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Jackson Merrill now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Strike.
2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And 1 and 2.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the swing and a miss? That retires the side. Back here in Houston, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Campusano throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. And that is out of play. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And that's in there at the knees.
1 and 2.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
1-0.
In the dirt. Dubon at first, 1 gone. And that's downstairs. And now 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
They got it for out number 2. And now it's Christian Walker. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Squirts away a little bit to
strike.
third. Tag, got him. They don't come much closer than that. Top of the second, digging in, Manny Machado. Valdez back to work. And Manny gets a piece. Machado with a homer in his last game. That one inside, and now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That catches the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Missed inside with the curve. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fouls one off. 2-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where Alvarez hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Christian Walker.
No, that's
ball
down.
1 low.
Ball.
To the right side, Cronenworth. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. That one clips the outside corner. 0-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, 2 away. Isaac Paredes now at the plate. Fastball is outside. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Just missed.
Ball. 3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. This one in the air, center field. Merrill makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Dubon sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Stepping in for San Diego, Connor Joe. Swings through that one for strike 1. Joe getting the start in left. In the 8th spot in today's lineup, he joined the team as a free agent. Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. In there at the knees for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Astros, John Singleton. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the dirt. Now 1-2. Just missed.
High.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That one to first. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Chas McCormick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Yeah, that's outside.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
Full count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Luis Arraez stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Curve in the dirt.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that just misses. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That misses, and that's ball one.
1-1.
Just missed. That misses the zone.
That's up.
And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Machado swings through it for strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The throw in, and he's in there as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Two on, one out. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Merrill on third. Machado over at second with one down. And a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. High fly ball down the left field line. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. That one is absolutely belted. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Cronenworth stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Lance McCullers Jr. getting loose out there. Garcia getting cranked up as well. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Connor Joe, the next up for the Padres. Swings through that.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe
0-2.
double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dyken Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jose Altuve. Fastball for a strike.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Dubon batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Two down, bases empty. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The next offering misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cease with the strikeout. Astros go down 1-2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Lance McCullers Jr.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Walker steps on the bag. One away here in the fifth. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Luis Arias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Slider right there. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
That's off the mark. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Outside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Into center, Dubon flying after this one. Can't get to it. And now two aboard. Here's the kid, Jackson Merrill. His first major league hit happened in Korea during the Seoul series with the Padres.
Nearly 7,000 miles away from his hometown of Baltimore. He had to travel across the world for his first career hit, but I think that makes it even more special, Boog. What a cool moment that was for him.
In the dirt. Arise over at second. Tatis over at first with one away.
1-2.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Manny Machado.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
This to third, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Machado is out. And back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill settles under it. And out number one on the grab.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Diaz batting with one down, takes a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Third baseman,
Paredes in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The Padres leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 5-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So up next, John Singleton. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that is that. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Out to short, Pena. Throws to first in time. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. It's Xander Bogaerts now. And first offering is fouled off. McCullers, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Fly ball down the line, snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's
0-1.
89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Inside, just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Popped up. Pena brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
McCormick in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out to short. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that's a fair ball.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Check swing, no appeal, and the count even 1-1. In the dirt. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. On the ground. And it goes just foul. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Jason Hayward. McCullers back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And ball 1. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
Tirso or Noah.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2.
And that skips in the dirt. Runner at second, nobody out. Up the middle, Pena. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
One ball, no strikes.
This one in the dirt. And that misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 out and a runner at second. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Out on the drop. 3rd strike. 2 gone. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
At second with 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
That one almost got him. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs. Now into the game, Jason Hayward. He'll be out in left field. Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. And now the count is even. And the sweeper is off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing called strike. And the count's even at 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hard hit left side. Machado throws to first in time. And they get the out on Alvarez. Foul ball there. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yordan Diaz. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Scott.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brian King up and loosening in the pen. Dubin also throwing. Dubon makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Manny Machado. Foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
That one the other way. Altuve to first, and the inning is over. Padres. And we're So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Number 56.
And that one's a little bit low. 1-0.
Well, it's
1-0.
critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Action in the pen down there. Bennett Sousa getting ready to go. There's the swing and a miss.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are
1 ball, 2
fastballs.
strikes.
Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Kicks and fires. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, and that's all they'll get. Here's Jason Hayward.
Got time.
Pinch hitter coming on, Brandon Lockridge. Runner on first with 1 down for him. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. King goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. And look out.
That hit him.
As that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now,
well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Cronenworth at second. Lockridge at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
1-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Pena on to second. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Brandon Lockridge. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jason Adams.
No, that's outside.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2-1.
Pitch misses. 2-1. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. And a good eye there.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Campusano collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And Yordan leaves the yard, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Walker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Astros down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.